Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Solo Leveling Arise will be the topic. On today's video, priority guide. This will be part of my global guides. I already made few, day 1 global guide, reroll tier list, and I will do a lot more. Okay, so my goal is to prepare you for the actual global launch. I played the early access to the high extent endgame top 10 in all content easy. Okay, so priority guide. What I mean by that, I'm talking about prioritizing Sung weapons. Do you want to prioritize Sung weapons? Should you prioritize Sung weapons, or should you prioritize hunters? That is like, this is the Sung weapons, or you should prioritize hunters in the beginning when the global starts. And as well, I will talk about dupes. Should you be more focused on getting dupes for the hunters in the beginning, or getting dupes for the Sung weapons in the beginning? Trust me, this is one of the most important topics, especially for the free-to-play players. Why? Because if you don't prioritize correctly, you will fall back, and then it will be harder to catch up with others. Now, you can go with the strategy that you do your own mistakes, you learn from them. That's also fair enough. This is more like for high competitive guide, let me say it like that. So for the people who want to know a lot before an actual global launch. But overall, I still think that you should listen this because it will be extremely helpful, and then you can choose your own path. Literally, you can go like that. Okay, so please subscribe, road to 50k, and check out in my description below the Discord server. It is live, so make sure to join. Over 50 people already there as far as I know, and more people are coming, so just so you know. Anyways, so on global day 1 launch, what you should prioritize. I won't go now and tell you, yo, this, I will mention weapons and everything else, but I'm mainly now talking about the weapons or hunters. So I won't go into detail of every single hunter and weapon, what they do. Okay, have that in mind. I already made a video about this, the reroll tier list, etc. But just want to say this. In the beginning, try to balance it out. Okay? Because in the beginning, it is super important to get the Sung weapons. Now you can go check out my reroll guide so I don't repeat myself. But definitely getting Sung weapons and hunters are the best. You're gonna do the challenge missions, you're gonna grind the story. In the beginning you will get bunch of tickets. So definitely you can go like 2 hunters, 2 weapons, 3 weapons, 1 hunter, fine. But trust me, like getting at least few hunters in the beginning, it would be so helpful for you guys. Just 1 or 2 hunters, literally 1, and then if you can get like weapons. Like I honestly think that slightly overall, weapons are super important for Sung. Like there should be your main thing in the beginning. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like hunters are also super important in this game, okay? Because you will have many missions at the end of the day where you don't use Sung at all and Sung weapons, you use hunters. So getting both of these things in the beginning will be crucial. Don't worry, again, you'll be able to farm a bunch of black tickets, and unless you get super unlucky, you should be good, bro. With the correct wish list, check out my reroll tier list and everything else you're gonna know, you should be fine. And have in mind, Skype is for free. So overall, balance it out. You can go more variety on the rate up with weapons. At the end of the day, it will be really based on your luck. Because when you pull an SSR, it's like for the first time, it doesn't guarantee you're gonna get one from the rate up list. Over time, yes, it will stack up and you're gonna get it, but you need to do few rotations, okay? So have that in mind, so don't worry too much. But just so you know, both hunters and Sung weapons are extremely important in the beginning, even now of course, but in the beginning for your progress. And getting weapons super important. So it will be based on your luck at the end of the day. reroll correctly, check out my guide, it will help you a lot. Now, with the correct rate up list, you should be good over time. As you do more and more summons, reach the pity, you will get those hunters. Now, should you prioritize more getting dupes for the hunters or getting dupes for the weapons? I can tell you right away that the weapons dupes are so much more important in the beginning. Later on, getting also the dupes for the hunters will be extremely helpful for you guys, because some of those hunters really go completely insane. Like Emma, when you dupe her out, the damage goes insane. Choi, but they can, in the beginning, you are just fine even without dupes for them. Have that in mind. Only SSR that really needs dupes to actually work is Silver Main back. But then again, in the beginning, even without dupes, he will do fine. One copy and you're gonna destroy, okay? So in the beginning, those hunter dupes are not so much crucial. Crucial dupes are, I mean, it will take some time. You won't get all of this on day one, unless you're gonna go pay to win. I can guarantee you. But getting weapons for Sung are super important. Why? I'm gonna keep it as basic as possible. Why? Because those weapons, for example, Scythe, you're gonna get it also for free. Like for free, you're gonna get it with a 1-star, but it will take some time. So you can also put the Scythe in the wishlist. This is the best Sung weapons in Sung weapon in my eyes. 100%, honestly, the best Sung weapon. Insane damage, and the big deal is about overall all Sung weapons. They really need that. Not they need it, they work fine without dupes, especially in the beginning. You don't have to worry, but over time, that first copy of Scythe, when you're gonna get it for free or you're gonna already summon it, you will see the difference. Look, with one dupe, if the user's current HP is below 70%, the Edge of Darkness effect is applied. Increases the user critical hit rate by 25%. Guys, in this game, critical hit rate, critical damage, attack, super important, and precision, like super busted things. So this will be additional buff when you get the regular raw stats for Sung towards 50%. This will be those additional things that will be needed to get that 90, maybe even 100%, etc. Have that in mind. So getting dupes for weapons are the most crucial things, so your Sung explodes over time towards the mid game and end game. So this is that long play you should know. Getting Scythe, getting Demonic Flower Sword, getting the Huntsman, and getting TT's Grimoire are one of the craziest, are the best SSR weapons. Okay, so Demon's King Longsword, in the beginning, not so much important. To be honest, even though I used it in the beginning, it was helpful, but this is type of the weapon that needs more investment than others. But still super busted weapon. If you get it, don't be sad. It will be extremely helpful, but trust me, if you get before Scythe or Demonic Plum Flower Sword, you're gonna progress much easier. I can guarantee you're gonna be faster. Just because this weapon is more designed for the late game. Trust me, because of that counter shield, extremely helpful, stunning, broken damage, but you don't have that speed of attack. More you need that in the beginning. But again, you're gonna see, for example, Demonic Plum's Flower Swords, so Scythe, getting dupes for it, amazing. Literally 2 copies of those weapon, insane. Demonic Plum's Flower Sword, again, insane damages, crazy AoE attacks, beautiful, increased critical hit damage, critical hit rate increases. First copy increases the chance of the users landing a critical hit on the next attack by 32%. So this is all this really important things to buff Sung with those additional stats that are huge, guys, huge. So getting that copy for the Scythe or Demonic Plum Flower Sword, extremely important, more important than getting it for the Hunter. Now Huntsman, superbly broken weapon. The break weapon, like I like to call it. The break will be super important in the game to stop the enemy and do massive damages. And again, the buffs and like first 2 copies of all of these weapons are super busted. Of course, if you completely max it out, you will see the miracles happening. And then also Titis. I don't have the first copy, but this is one of the books. Yeah, it really helps to get that first copy, don't get me wrong, etc. But you're just fine even without dupes for this weapon, honestly. Like, no joke. It will do its thing with the interrupting and everything else. And now this is like a must-have SR Westwind investment. Weapon is called Westwind. So, the most broken SR weapon and one of the best weapons in the game. Insane damage. Insane damage. Insane damage. On another level. I never seen it before. Crazy. So, overall, guys, based on what I said here, getting dupes in the beginning for the weapons are more important. So, if I go here, you can go in the beginning on the day 1. Day 1. Choose hunters like Seo, Emma, Min. In my eyes, top 3 choices you can go for, but really all of them can have its usage. I believe he is insanely good for the early game, slightly falling off over the late game, maybe. I don't know. I didn't test him out fully. I don't have him. So mainly if you can get, like, for example, this 2-2. And then you put this. I'm not sure will this be a weapon on a global launch. That's why I'm not talking about that. But Moon Shadow and Skite or Demonic Flame Plover, whatever, Demonic Sword, the most broken combos in the game. So, but I will still go for Skite. I know we get it for free. I know. But in the beginning, if I can pull like multiple Skites, I'm fine, bro. And then if I max it out, highly good investment, so I can't be bothered. So you can go in that balanced way, getting that hunters, weapons. You're gonna see how it's gonna end up. It really depends on your luck. When you get maybe 1-2 hunters, you can even go to full-on weapons. Like, truly, it's gonna help you so much. So at the end of the day, you need to balance the income of the hunters and the weapons. But when you have already like few hunters or something like that, have in mind SRs can be also helpful. You can focus on the weapons a lot. Like, I mean a lot. Maybe just add 1 hunter here for fun and then weapons, because Sung will like those insane buffs. And as well, nothing will guarantee you, unless you do a lot of rotations, etc., that you're gonna get precisely one of those characters here. It could be anyone at the end of the day. Many times I got the character that was not on the wish list. So have that in mind, a lot of luck. But overall, I really think that you needed to know about this guide. It's super important about the usage of dupes and how much important they are. For the hunters, they're also important, but more towards the later on. So first, get the hunters. You're gonna get them, okay? But first, try to get those copies for the weapons of Sung, because like that, the Sung will explode itself. So with the weapons, you're doing two things at the same time. And then hunters, naturally, as you're gonna summon, you will get those dupes and the copies you want. I mean, it will take time, but definitely I benefited more from the dupes from the weapons than the hunters at the end of the day, although broken on both sides. Okay guys, love ya. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Tell me please your opinions. What do you think? Was this video helpful? Do you agree? And yeah, so next one. I always encourage different opinions. I'm just honest. I'm just honest, bro. I'm always honest about this. Like, however I see it, I say it. If it turns out there is something wrong, I say, bro, I made a mistake. Let's make another round. But for this one, I did too much testings. I am 100%, bro. 1,000,000%. Trust me. Okay, guys, that's it. Love ya. And yeah, see you next one. Bye, guys.